Okay. And we can remove the names. Let's see if he actually has trash mental. The skin is good. The chroma, I don't like the chroma. Okay. We need to work on that. It's prestige or nothing. Or at least purple chroma on this one. This is too brown. Okay. We're against an Elise. That's rough. That's very rough. I'm rich? I'm not rich. I've been a teacher for 10 years. Where's my richness? I just do this for a job, so I can get tokens and experience a little easier. Okay, so we obviously want to camp. Let's see your camp sequencing here. Okay. We're starting blue. Any reason why you start blue? Actually, Desnoom. Desnoom. If you join with my Discord and join the coaching voice chat, come. Come. Come, we VOD skim together. Join the Virkayu Discord and come join in this. I need to know your thought processes. For Diamond Evelynn.
Hi, I'm Desnum.
Hello, Desnoom.
My English is not so good actually, so I will try it.
Okay, that's no problem. You can just tell me. I'll just speak, and if you want to say something about it, then
Okay, I started blue because in New West and Diamond Free Elo, Elise uses to start on blue and then try to force a gank on bot lane. And also I had a Chedas top lane against Malphite, which is kinda pretty big kill, I think. But
yeah, I see you.
also he was pushing, but Elise is going to kill me here.
She actually does?
Yeah.
Okay. So now
Good.
No problems.
okay. So the full kill is okay. Yeah. So I'm also US actually, so I know full well the server. Okay. So this is why. Yeah. I mean that's at least doing at least things, right?
Yes.
So for me, the whole concept is, and what I usually do, I like this ward, but unfortunately, if Elise takes her time, then she won't see you. I always like, as Evelynn, to start opposite side. Because if you start on the same side as an Elise or a Rengar or something that can invade you, then you die, right?
Yeah.
Because if you look at it from her perspective, if you're an Elise player now, so you're D3, you want to climb through Diamond, you know how to jungle. And you know what Elise likes to do. So as soon as you know that you warded the entrance, okay? And she knows you started blue buff, she immediately knows she is going to go to blue, to Gromp, and she knows she's going to match you at red.
Yeah, they also had a ward, that's why, because I asked my Chedas to fake pull, so she didn't know where I was going to start.
But unfortunately, you see, okay, so if you want to fake pull, I think it's good to start on Raptors, like to do that level 6 clear I did like 2 months ago, the one that Gurren does, because...
Yeah, I used to do it.
Yeah, because if you want to really stay hidden, and as Evelynn, you really want to stay hidden, because this is the thing, like you... So the Xerath, this is silly. Like, he should be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the... I mean, I know EU West laners, what are you going to do? But I think if you sit here, it's fine, because basically, it's more important that you stay hidden than... you sort of like try and get the best start for yourself. Like you just want to be remaining anonymous completely. So here we move. You don't even see her, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you see that's my point. Like sitting. So what I usually do is I will run down and ward this immediately and then go here. So you've basically done the same thing. That's good. But against an Elise, I think it's good just to go straight here.
Okay.
Because she's not going to do anything. You just tell your bot lane to ward the pixel bush. And then you just defend. Because I think the thing that killed you was that you didn't know she warded it.
Yeah.
But even if she does ward it, like say you do everything as the normal way, I think you need to start on the opposite side. Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Okay.
Because if you start on the same side, she was always going to invade you. Always.
Yeah.
Because as soon as...
and it happens to me every single game against
It does?
Elise or Nidalee, yeah.
Yeah, if it's against... Oh, yeah. Okay, so, as everyone knows, I like to play Ornn jungle, Evelynn jungle, Zyra jungle, all kinds of things, right? Which means I'm always getting invaded. My life is getting invaded. It's all I know.
Yeah.
So, I've taken it such a strong habit to start on the opposite side. Because right now, imagine if you started Raptors into Krugs into red, you'd be going to the blue side, and she'd be here. And now you're safe.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about that is you could do a full clear, and as soon as she walks into the river, which is what she's gonna do, right? If she knows, hey, Evelynn started on the red, she knows you would be here now.
Yeah.
Which means she is forced to do two things. Gank top or gank mid. Wait, why do you have a Skarner mid? Anyway, they swapped.
Yeah, they saw because Pike was a
First
counter
Xerath.
of Xerath, maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think the Xerath didn't want to play against the Pike. So she's kind of stuck here, because if this is not gankable, because it's Malphite, that's a difficult lane to gank, and Xerath is, good at wave clearing. Skarner can be easy to gank if she lands a CC. So if I'm the Evelynn, and if I'm the Elise, and you are now in the blue, she has to go mid.
Yeah.
And as soon as she goes mid, say she burns a flash, right? She's going to then, after the gank, go and take top lane crab. This means that you would have total control of your full jungle plus a crab, and you could counter jungle.
Also, I wanna point something out. I didn't know where she started because I wasn't looking at bot lane, so I didn't know if they had ulti or not. So I kinda thought, like she has started red, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't expect she do that. I also flashed because I misclicked it.
Trash mental, by the way. Accidental flash.
Yeah.
yeah.
Emotional flash.
Yeah, emotional flash. I know it. Don't worry. EU West specialist. So that's good. Okay, so you die. That sucks. You got invaded. Down to the crab was good. Okay, good. Have you thought about not going Stalker's Blade here? Just going straight into Codex? Just full AP?
Yes, I actually used to do it, but sometimes I can't afford doing it because I want to fast clear my jungle or either try to gank. But on this game, I had a Lucian Janna winning hard on bot lane and Skarner mid. I wasn't going to gank at all, so
yeah, okay,
I just wanted to fast clear everything.
Yeah, so bot lane's winning by themselves. You just want to make sure you can clear. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice counter gank. Now we can invade here. Yeah, we can smite that. Good. Okay, now the problem with Evelynn is you have to trust your lanes. Elise goes mid lane. That's fine. So I'll be honest with you, okay? To try and climb through Diamond with Evelynn it's difficult. If it's like your first time, yeah.
I have been on Diamond last season on 2 different accounts. I got permabat on one.
Okay.
And then I made this account Diamond 4 with 80% win rate.
Okay. So you smurfed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I just hard stuck on D3 and D4, and I have never been on D2 or D1.
That's actually incredible.
Even though I have played and I almost win every game against master jungles, but on D4 is just impossible.
Yeah. So the fact that you get to Diamond 4 so quickly, and the fact that you can be Diamond 3 with Evelynn specifically means you know how to smurf. I think the issue is that's what Evelynn's good at.
Yeah, I just don't know how to play against high elo players.
Yeah, I think first off, like the first thing, not tracking at least to start. Make sure you're starting on the opposite side. That lane gank was really nice. And now the only thing is, because you started blue, I would say you can of course start to do dragons now. You have if your bot lane is winning, you need to think, because Elise is very good early, obviously, right? You need to start to think about dragons. And the reason why I say as Evelynn it's good to start topside is because if you have your level 6 spike, this is why Gurren also does this kind of stuff. If you reach your level 6 spike when you're bottom lane, you can very easily get a double kill with Evelynn and then you get the dragon. So while you can't solo the dragons, you can definitely use her camo to get a lot of bot lane power. But because you start a blue buff now, it's going to take you away from that power. Because, I mean, you have to think about it from your own sense, right? Get yourself super, super fed. Which, I mean, obviously you do, but I can see from the timeline here, it's like all Evelyns, right? The early game is difficult versus high elo junglers as Evelynn, but then you start to get a lot of damage and you can take control.
Yeah.
But like right now, you should be at least 1-0-1, because you could have ganked in the bottom lane. Because if you started red and your bottom lane was winning by themselves, imagine if you were there. You know?
Yeah.
At least shows on the dragon. Your bot lane isn't there, so they'd probably give it up, right? No, they don't even do it. They don't even do it.
No.
Right.
We end up taking it, I think.
See, now look. See, I would actually... So from my perspective here, given how they all collapsed in the river, they most likely have lots of wards. I would look for a straight lane gank.
Yeah, I think I start doing Blake here. And
Okay,
we
let's
end up taking it.
Let's see. That's okay.
No,
So your bot lane does the vision. That's nice.
Yeah.
Elise has predicted it and saw you, so she's rotating. You flash. Yeah, good. Yeah. So far, so good. Okay, maybe a little greedy. I think you could have just saved your ultimate.
Well, I thought Lucian could have used his Q earlier, so I would have killed Namitsu with my ultimate.
Yeah. But I think that's the case. You see he's not, like, you see where his body language, he's looking, they want the wave, yeah. So in this case, I think it's better just to leave. Like a little bit of restraint. Yeah. Because now that's your power spike dead.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Yeah, so now you can drag, yeah, okay, so that's good. That's all good. The only issue is, okay, straight to top lane. Okay, good. See, now imagine if you had your ultimate.
Yeah. But we end up killing him because
should be able to get him.
Yeah, it's a free gang with Evelynn.
Yeah. Hey, Skarner, top lane, Omni Stone, new OP. All of this is good. I'm interested to see. Okay. So Evelynn, Elise is gonna do what Evelynn Elise does. Okay, now we need to farm. All of this is good so far, except for the beginning.
Yeah.
But the problem is in Diamond, bad beginning. Okay. Yep, you saw Elise go bottom lane again. Very nice.
But on these situations, I just don't know how to carry my teammates.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna see here. So right now, if we pause it and we look, we have 4,000 gold for you, 4,300 for Elise. Your farming is pretty decent. Whenever something happens, you leave the farm, you get the objective. That's good. The only two mistakes were the beginning and I think wasting your ultimate. But it should be up again anyway, so you know you didn't end up losing anything. Mid lane is about equal, but he's 1 and 2. So in this case, you need to assess, right? What's our win condition? This guy can ult Pyke, can ult Caitlyn, can ult Anami, so you pretty much have a free kill late game. This guy can hold the game for about 200 years, just with wave clear.
Yeah, but you will see what's going to happen next.
Okay.
I just didn't know what to do after.
Okay, so here... So, for me, you've got two options right in this moment. I am Evelynn, I need to farm, I do my raptors, I go bottom side. Or, I am Evelynn, I am fed, let me go kill this guy.
Yeah.
So maybe... So far you've done everything right. Every time you could get a kill in a gank, you go and get the kill in the gank. Except in this moment. Now you think, hey, Raptors, looking good. But because of that, let's look at it from your point of view. Okay, see, Elise showed, Pyke shows.
Yeah, we didn't have vision of Malphite there.
No,
so I didn't want to risk it.
We didn't. Did you buy a control ward yet?
I think I did. Or no, I used it on bottom bushes, and they took it.
They took it, okay. So right here, right, okay, good. Oh, as I'm about to say, you should turn in. Good. Woo.
Yeah, they just combo them. And there is not much to do.
Nope, nothing you can do there. So what I would have done here is not necessarily something very different, but I would hit this plant on my way out. So if you imagine you just got a gank on the Malphite, you don't know where Pyke is, you don't know where Nami is, you don't know where anyone is. The vision plant here, if you hit it, right? So let's say now, okay, you move up, you hit it, you see this guy.
Yeah.
It's good to use this when you want to take the Herald, but it's also very good as you leave, because now you're going to go to the bottom side of the map, right? You're going to do Raptors into Wolves, into Gromp, into maybe Herald and a lane gank on the bottom lane. You can reset, you get the next dragon. The fact that there is nothing left on this top side of the map means you can just use this to scout. I think a lot of people forget that. They only think they need to use it if they're getting the Herald. But it's also very good to scout, because from your perspective, you killed the Malphite 9:52, and now it's 11:52. So if we watch the game, if you watch the game from your perspective here, you see you're doing the Herald. Just watch Malphite from your vision. This is only your team's vision. You see him walk? Look at him walk. He's walking, he's walking. So you should notice immediately Malphite is left lane already.
Yeah.
And so you should say, okay, he either goes back to base, but we just killed him, so he probably didn't go back to base. Let me hit the plant to C. So you hit the plant to C. And then you say, Malphite, hello, good sir. There you are. And then you see the Pyke and the Elise. I think what I do is you kite the Raptors to this section, right? You can smite them to get them quickly because you don't need your smite right now. And then you can shadow into the mid lane to cut off the Malphite and to cut off here. Like right now, you should be looking to take the Raptors, smite them, and then move on down here. Which basically means you could easily cut them off. Like, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, this is perfect. Imagine if you were here right now.
Yeah.
And if he ults you, you just ult out, right? Because you and then it's an ult for an ult. And honestly, his ult at this point was the biggest game changer. His ult won the mid lane fight, and if he wastes it trying to kill you, perfect. But
yeah, also on that fight, they won the game already.
Yes.
I think.
Yes. I can tell. Yeah, momentum wise, yeah, I agree with you. And in Diamond, yeah. So right here, if you hit this plant and you see him, you can now spam ping. Ping, ping, ping. Now everyone sees it, and he perhaps comes back to safety sooner. And if he doesn't, you can at least set your own trap. You know?
Yeah.
You could even try and W him and try and burst him out yourself. Like instead of doing Raptors, maybe you try kill him. You know? You probably don't kill him, but you could at least chunk him.
Probably I can one-shot him. He has no MR.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's got... Wait, no, that's why I was looking at the wrong dude. He's got Merc Shreds and a little bit HP, but yeah, you can probably one-shot him. What is 1400? You
or
got...
at least force his soul, just W on him and he will back off.
Exactly. Threaten with the W. And then you can take your Raptors. This was all in your hands to disengage the Malphite and force him to go back top lane. Yeah. Alternatively, once you saw the Malphite leave, you could have taken the Herald top lane to get this full tower.
Yeah.
Because it's 1140. And so even if they fight here, I don't know if you remember, or maybe a lot of people don't watch all my videos, but I did one a couple weeks ago, and I talked about a Kindred who was in the same situation when laners were losing. And you had...
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, like the Malphite and everyone shoving mid, you've got the bot lane shoving bot, and you have Herald and you're fed. And you have a top laner that's fed. So use that top laner that's fed, or at least, you know, useful. Take the Herald. Hit this tower, because even if they fight this, even if it happens exactly the same, you get 2 towers from it.
Yeah.
And now you suddenly force them to leave mid, and they have to deal with you in the top lane. You see? And that's right there where you save the game. Those 2 options. Either hit the plant, zone him and keep him away from your team, and then rotate, and you guys do the 3v2. Because if you force Malphite to leave, then you can 3v2. Or you see Malphite leaving as you finish the Herald, and then you shove the Herald, top lane, 2 towers, because they're all grouped. They're all here, everyone. So they get maybe an outer, they maybe get... Lucian is fed, so Lucian should be able to hold bottom lane. But you will force them to come or risk losing 3 towers. Right there is where you could have made the difference. I think.
Yeah, I think I wanted to save Herald on this game for Cheddar, to give him some gold. Because I knew he was a win condition on this game.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, exactly. So it's not your fault that they do stupid things, but what you can do is force the enemy to deal with you, you know? Like, even if they all do dumb things anyway. If you're here with Herald with Skarner, he stays with you.
Yeah.
Because he follows you. If you zone the Malphite away, your team will see it and deal with it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Those are your two options, yeah. But I think you were just like, I did a good job, I'm nice, good, I get Herald, I go bye-bye. But I think you just didn't see the Malphite, and then you ignored the plant.
Yeah, I knew I was doing something wrong there.
Yeah, exactly. But you had, I think that's what's frustrating, is you had the tools to stop it. Just by hitting the vision plant, you could stop it, right? Because in Diamond, like, the Malphite's not gonna go in if with an Evelynn hits a plant and has full W and ultimate.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, look at this. Like, that's already chunks of damage. Yeah. Like, I don't think you kill him, but you definitely chunk him a hell of a lot. Yeah. Yeah. And obviously the Skarner does dumb things. Whatever. Now you try and wave clear.
Yeah.
Wave clearing as Evelynn is very painful.
I thought I shouldn't have done that. I should have given the turret and then move to my jungle, clear it, and use Herald on here.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
Okay.
But again, like I play different to how some people think. A lot of laners like to hold plates and stuff, but what I value more than anything is remaining hidden and camp sequencing.
Yeah.
I love, as Evelynn, it's so important because then you would be close to level 10, and now you get all these plates anyway, because it's all the same time, right? What the only negative is of holding there, if they had any ults up, you die. You know?
Yeah.
Which I think's sad.
Yeah. I also like to give turrets to enemy when I'm playing Evelynn because they used to overextend even more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're exactly right. If they take this, now what do? I mean, it's Pyke, he's just gonna perma roam, but you got Xerath who can just sit here all day. As long as you have good vision, you're Evelynn. And if you're a good Evelynn with 80% win rates, you know, getting up to Diamond, then you can... you get fed from it.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now we fall back. Alright, you could probably do full clear.
Yeah, I used to full clear.
Now you got a lot of gold, so now I would... Yeah. Okay, so... Unfortunately, Skarner dies.
On this situation, I asked my bottom lane to go mid lane because Lake was going to be up.
Yes.
And Skarner to move top lane, and they just ignore me.
Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna listen. Yeah. But I think in this case, giving up one dragon is fine.
Yeah.
I think you got a lot from it, because you should be decently fed. Here we go. Yeah, we don't even need the W anymore. Yeah, Elise is a fun champion.
Yeah, I don't think she actually hit me with the cocoon there.
You live?
It was around... Yeah, I live. We both live, actually.
Yeah. That was... we call that like a heat check, right? You, seeing how much damage you do.
Yeah. Just a limit test.
Yeah, limit test for Evelynn, yeah. Okay, because you went straight for the needless, because I figured you needed the damage. So here, your bottom lane is still doing a good job. I think that's nice. But I think like here... It's basically, you know what sucks about this? I understand the feel. Is now the map is kind of open and everyone's wandering around, and there's a... You're just kind of waiting for the Malphite to ult you.
Yeah.
Because right now I think you're full clearing, which is of course fine. What's your team doing? Because sometimes we have to just play around a team.
Yeah, I told them to go mid lane and pressure it, but not to fight. And they randomly fight.
But at the same time, when they do this, right? Caitlyn's bottom lane. So if you see, okay, guys go mid lane, let me do Raptors, and then I'm gonna full clear, but they don't listen, just join them. Just be here. Because it's 5v4. I think with your lead, or at least with your damage, like, Nami's dead instantaneously. You can kill Pyke as well. I think you can make a difference in the fight, because if they get caught out here, which I think they do, yeah. This should be, right? Malphite? Flash?
Yeah, when I saw this, I just went...
Yeah, I'm watching you,
bottom.
Yeah. So you went for the okay, good night.
Yeah, I just went to the killing and tried to coin flip it. So I was basically hoping she to rage quit the game and have a free win, but she didn't rage quit at all.
No, I think in that case the best play was, okay guys, let's go mid and you can shadow like in the back, like you said. But when they don't listen to you, just come. Why? Because the second Herald. I think you should have tried to get the second Herald.
Yeah.
Instead of full clear, I think you should have said, okay, I did all of this. Let's win the fight because Caitlyn's bottom lane, and then get the Herald. Like that's I think the Herald play, like both of them, the first one and the second one, like right there. If you fix that, with the way you play Evelynn, otherwise, I think you should win a lot more games, huh? Especially in D3. Like in D3, that's where you lose games. And,
Yeah.
Now you're not with your team. Yeah. Now they're just grouping and yeah, EU West.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
You kill the ADC 1,000 times, but they win the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so we flank here. I mean, can we? Yeah.
No.
See, yeah, no. So now basically the next thing is, can we get a dragon? Like we gotta stall the game as much as possible. Let's set traps. This poor. Okay, she's dead in one frame. She's dead. Okay, so that gives you dragon. Okay, it's like even all of that. Ah. Okay.
I just don't know why they left me there. Not gonna lie.
Well, let's see. They should be bursting it with you.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
they
I'm
just
watching. So basically here, what you should have done is just smite ulted, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, like you got it already. You got it. Like you could have smited it and ulted out already. Yeah. It's just they left you, but you could have. You didn't even have smite. Yeah, you could have just ulted it.
Yeah.
For damage. Yeah. You wanted to save your ultimate. I know the feeling. I think you could have just ultimate, but again, you're right. I don't think they just shove ARAM now and win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they end a little bit later, but on this situation, they were too ahead here.
Yeah. There's no point. 20 minutes is over. It's all about macro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like step one, make sure against these early game junglers you start opposite side, no matter what. Create room for yourself to farm. That's the main thing, so you don't get invaded. Step two, do everything else you did. It was perfect. Good sequence, good lane ganks, nice level 5 gank up here, nice gank down here. All of that was really, really good. The biggest mistake obviously was the like right in this moment.
Yeah.
Right in this moment. Like right here, you've basically got the game in your control, because if you are 2-1-1 and the same level with Elise, and you have the dragon and a herald, you've beaten her. You've beaten her.
Yeah.
It's just how you move on from this section right here. And I think if you can refine that and just like after your herald, don't think farm, think what's next. You know? Where can I use this? Who's fed? What's the pressure situation? Try and use this herald at 11 minutes to get platings, and then farm, get the dragon, farm, get the second herald, you know? Like keep doing what you were doing, but just I think pay attention a bit more to this little bit of information. It's not a lot, but this guy walking away right there tells you everything you need to know.
Actually, I think I have lost the game by myself by not watching where did Elise start.
Yep.
And also on this situation, I maybe on the last dragon fight, but it was kinda pretty much on those two key spots that I wasn't looking them up.
Yeah, it's sad, right? The two times you don't look at the map and you miss something. But I tell you, last year, I mean, I've always worked full-time while I played League. I always was doing YouTube. I never had time to play. But it was like D3, D2. And then last year I went full-time on YouTube. And that's when I just climbed through Diamond. But it was the same kind of thing. I had to change my mindset in terms of these moments. Because I would also think the same. Like, okay, guys, hold on. I'm good. We're scaling. We're going to win. But then you realize that, you know, they're not going to listen to you. So what can I do to take control? And I think that's why I started making a lot more tutorials in that sense when I learned that the hard way. But I mean, otherwise, it's like you're 90% of the way there. If you're winning 80% of your games in smurfing, and then the only difference between that is in a smurf game, when this happens, right? After this, they just disappear again.
Yeah.
They just go back into their lanes, and then you as an Evelynn say, "Oh, thank you for free kills."
Yeah.
But in Diamond, they don't. Yeah. I think that right there, like, it's so small, but it's so interesting. It pisses you off, I know, but it's still interesting from a strategic point of view for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
right there.
a fun fact of EU West is that Lucian has 10% win rate and he's gold 4, and he's playing with Diamond 3 players.
He has a what? A 10% win rate?
Yeah, 10% win rate, gold 4.
Yeah, nice new smurfing system, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, though, that's good. I think you're very close. It's just those little things. Once you do that, you should be more consistent. Just no toxin.
Yeah.
No.
Also, one question.
Yeah.
Like, if like everyone that made a quotes on me told me that I have a decent macro and insane mechanical skills and insane CCS clats, but they told me I can easily hit master or challenger, but I just get stuck on D3 on D4. Like I can make any account Diamond 4 with insane win rates, but I just can't pass there. Like when based on what you saw, what should I even change? Because it's kind of frustrating for me.
Literally that. Just that first phase. That first phase. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't see what you're typing, right? If you type, I know EU West. If you type even one thing, just don't type. Just don't. Lead with your kills. Lead with your macro calls. Because your macro is good and your mechanical play is good, but that macro play at the Herald was missed. You missed it. But it's a very small macro play because it's understanding that the whole enemy team is shoving bottom and mid, so you need to shove top lane to offset the push. But you need to see that like before it even happens. You need to see the Malphite move. But at the same time, it's with Evelynn, huh? You're making it more difficult by playing Evelynn.
Yeah, I know, but I just can't play another champ.
Oh, that's fine. It's not a problem. But if you really are still struggling, you need to go and get like Evelynn Master Tier coaching. You need someone who's like a challenger Master Tier 1 trick with Evelynn that can teach you in those moments exactly what they would do, and that'll help you. Because I can give you the jungle theory, and what I see is missing, but they will give you the Evelynn theory that's missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the free coaching session.
No problem. Happy to help. Ciao.
Good luck. Ciao.